The test for Paris is the credibility of the ramping up of ambition. So they'll say there's some catching up to do, and I think the credibility of the methods for catching up, how you review where you are, how you share ideas, what you invest in innovation, how technology is shared, what kind of finance will come through. Those are the issues which I think will be the test of success in Paris. So we'll have an agreement. It's an agreement that risks being not strong enough, and the test will be how good are the intentions, how credible the intentions for doing better and doing better quickly. There are a number of ways in which governments can promote the reduction of emissions, and they're largely about correcting market failures. One of those would be a price for carbon. So a carbon price is a correction. It's the abolition of the subsidy which consists of letting people do something costly for nothing. The second part of the story is investing strongly in innovation. On energy R&D around the world, we don't invest any more than we did 40 or so years ago, in fact, rather less. I mean, that's a terrible mistake when energy innovation is so important. The third thing I'd emphasise is serious action in the capital markets. The Green Investment Bank, I was involved in setting that up, I think was a very good idea. The international multilateral development banks are other ways of doing that. Changing regulatory structures which make it easier for people to invest in these areas. The education of the current generation of students around climate change, environmental issues, I think isn't as strong as it should be, but it's coming. Imperial College, where I'm speaking today, has a new course, an MSc on climate change management and finance, which I think is going to help generate the business leaders of the future, and business leaders with some foundation on not only the issue but also how to deal with it and how to deal with the investments and the finance of those investments associated with it. Now, if you look at the young people who are coming into universities, more and more of them have seen at school some exposure to issues around climate change and the environment. A lot of those are young people who take environmental responsibilities very seriously. So through the schools, through public discussion, and through the activities in universities themselves, we're beginning an education on what is, in many ways, the biggest issue of our generation, a defining challenge of this century.